Hello,
Hello.
Hello.
how are you?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
Good. And you were invited from Joy?
I saw a an announcement on Facebook,
Oh, fantastic.
so I signed up.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Interesting.
Well,
You
I'm
too.
I'm Joyce Anastasia and this is Elsa
I'm Elsa.
and we are
Yeah.
the co-facilitators of this, so we welcome you.
Well, thank you. Looking forward to it. I This is my first one, and I started watching James about a month ago on YouTube, and just like everything about him and the group. So here I am.
Who is James?
Lee Harris. Sorry.
Oh, Lee
Ah,
Harris.
Lee
I,
Harris.
Yeah.
I was going to say
I don't know
James.
why I
Okay.
said James.
That's okay.
He looks like a James. He looks like a James that I know.
He
That's
he does look like a James.
all.
Nice.
Hello, Joy. Hello, Fabrizia. So good to see you. Very, very good to see you. So, Frank is a newcomer. He saw this on Facebook and he is joining us for the first time and he loves all of Lee Harris's work, and so this is a wonderful, wonderful new addition to our participants here.
Where are you located, Frank?
I'm in San Diego.
Ah,
Hi.
Very
Well,
Yeah.
interesting. A place I almost moved to last year.
very
Is that
recently,
is
yes.
that right?
Yes, yes.
Lovely. Where are you from?
I live in Mill Valley, California, so way further up north near the Golden Gate Bridge.
Cool. And Elsa, how about you?
I'm in Brittany, France.
Oh, wow. Cool.
We are a
And
very worldwide group.
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like it.
Hey, Stephen, welcome.
hello, Stephen.
Hi,
Hello.
hey guys.
Hang on a
How's
second.
it going?
There we go.
Good, good.
Very,
Fabrizia,
very
you
good.
are in the Christmas mood.
She's bangled.
I love the earrings.
Jingle ears.
I made them
Oh, I
Oh,
love
for
Anita
this
Nice.
they're
moment.
Joyce.
really cute. They're very, very cute. Did you just put them all in the same ear hole?
No, no.
Oh, very beautiful. That's great.
Mhm.
Put them all together. Shay's making stuff like that too.
All right,
They
I'm
are expressly made to have a good laughter,
very
which
good.
is important in life, I think.
Yeah.
So while we are waiting just a few more minutes for other people, it might be a good opportunity for me to share a little bit about the protocol for Frank, our new person, and Stephen. Maybe you've been here a few times, but would it be helpful to hear the expression of what we do on this global healing intention
Mhm.
meditation?
Yeah,
Okay, very good. So initially, when I was first working with meditation intention as part of my background, I was able to access and purchased a Therafied device. This device, can you
hmm.
see that, Frank? Let me just move this just a
I
little.
see I see Yogananda.
Yeah, yes. Um, this device that is
You
right.
might have to turn it on, Joyce, just for a second
Yeah,
so he can see.
I'm going to. I'm just going to point it out. It's on either side of my couch.
Okay,
And
the
here
silver
is,
box.
yeah, and here's the silver box. And in back of this is actually a very large encased Nikola Tesla coil.
Oh, cool.
So
Oh, wow.
this is called, let me move out of the way so you can actually see it. This is called a Therify device, and it's based upon Nikola Tesla technology with two inventors, one of whom I finally got to actually meet yesterday, and we spent about 2 hours together. It was an unusual series of events that he sent an invitation to me to say that he has a new invention, a related invention, and I wrote back and said, oh, I noticed that you had a listing of people who have the Therify device, but I'm not on it, and I just am curious. Did you not know that I have one and use it regularly? And so we ended up in this wonderful dialogue, and I spent time with him yesterday talking about the development of this device from his perspective, and it was just wonderful. And he's a sweet, humble, kind, very bright man whose wife and he have been working with this device for several years now, over a decade now. And he's very shy, so he has not been the face of it until recently. And it was really wonderful meeting him. So I was sharing with him, he was asking me all sorts of questions because I've used this device since 2020. And it initiated from my desire to come up with solutions and responses rather than reactivity related to COVID and what was happening in our world and how divisive it had become, and really wanted to prepare something that might be beneficial for our world. And so I ended up doing global healing meditations from that point forward, and included the Therify device when it arrived at my doorstep. And Joy Harris, who created Global Heart Healing and this platform, for which we are very grateful, and we are presenting this on this platform to share it with her community and other communities. So we're very happy that you're here. So the global intention meditation, we actually create an intention each week to impact the individual out into the world, from the inside out, so the individual to the global impact. And we use the Therify device in a 3 minutes, 6 minutes, and then 9-minute meditation sequentially. After we spend half an hour with check-ins from everyone in the group, then we do the meditation in that sequence and in silence in between with our, I'm going to encourage our videos to be on so we're fully present. And I try to get out of the way so you can look at this device if you wish to. And the Therify device was created to help to create balance within the chakra system and the whole physiological, emotional, and morphic field energetic for coherence in our beings. And so the intention in combination with this device help to extend the impact of the intention for ourselves and rippling out into our world. And then the last 30 minutes of the session are used to share any shares you want to provide with the whole group, any experience you might have had in that meditation. Some people receive messages, some people experience just peaceful silence, others might see symbols or experience symbols. Anything can happen in those meditative spaces that we welcome, and nothing is wrong. There are no wrong experiences. And you could also choose not to share, but most people seem to really like to share because it's beneficial for one to another to do so. Okay. Do you have any questions, Frank or Stephen?
No, I was thinking of like I may have mentioned it before when you were talking about the machine, but I got this from Modern Day Mystic. It's kind of like that. I think it's like think the I may have it was during one of the meetings where they didn't have the camera on though, but it's basically like it's got moldavite and some it's supposed to like raise the intentions of anything you put on it to work with. So I said it would be a cool thing to see how it works with that when
Oh,
tonight.
very good. Yes. Very, very good. Thank you for bringing that, Stephen. I'm going to shut off the device now and then we'll do a check-in. Elsa, would you like to go first?
Yes, thank you. So it's been a very interesting and unexpected months for me. I started to work with elders 2 weeks ago, who like they are over 90 years old and they stay in their house. So I go and visit them and, helping them with like the daily life. And it's such a lesson of humility and what matters in life. I know it's different centuries that were born in a world that doesn't exist anymore. But to me, it's just having the opportunity to talk every day with them. It's very fascinating because it brought me back to the essentials, like and I thought also about this because when I was living in Mexico, I was spending time with elders from different tribes, traditions in ceremonies and teachings and things. And there is really this foundation. It seems that there is a common foundation of that we are going through something and we are part of something bigger, and what is behind us is gone in a way. And I was thinking about the elders and the way they face being old, and how I would like to be old. And like, yeah, do you face it with joy? Do you face it with conflict and struggle? And the same way the same question I could ask myself every day, like, okay, I have ear pain, like, do I want to be all depressed and down just because I feel pain in my physical body at the moment? No. I don't need to so it doesn't need to take so much importance. What is important is, for example, the fire. I lighted some candles and I was like, okay, I want to be connected with the fire, because with those darker days on the North Hemisphere, like coming shorter and shorter and shorter, it really feels like we are being compressed in this, kind of compressed to enter the tunnel and going through the light portal of the solstice on the 21st. So I thought some fire would do us good to get some natural light. Edulka is here. Yeah, and so yeah, it's an interesting month, and yeah, being grounded, being present, and really like in the physical body, remembering I am alive in this lifetime, and I am here to make a change, to make a difference. That it's not only me and my little life and my little struggle, but it's just like, how can I picture myself in the collective and say, okay, taking the responsibility, like my actions send like a vibration, which has some effect somewhere at some point, like directly in the daily life with the physical action, but like the words, the thoughts, and all this. And I'm like, okay, I'm taking the power and the ownership and the responsibility of all this, because we can make a difference, I think. I don't know if, if it was if there was a path, if you follow my thought, my expression today. But yeah.
I have to say, Elsa, that just for the sake of other people to know, for you to articulate what you just did in English, since your native language is French
French.
and you know many other languages, it is amazing that you are able to speak so articulately in English about what you just said. And thank you very much for sharing.
I would also like to just for a second interject that Elsa is certified in Lynn McTaggart's field of intention, power of intention. And so bringing Joyce's expertise and Elsa's expertise, which Elsa hosts in Spanish every week. And I was lucky enough to get them to bring this monthly to Global Heart Healing. What?
Elsa?
Yeah? No?
Oh, okay.
Did you want to say something, Elsa?
No, I lost the signal,
Oh, you
the
lost
internet,
us.
so I froze a few seconds. I don't know what happened in between.
Okay. So Elsa and Joyce are both very gifted healers and gifted hearts. And I just wanted to clarify that that's this whole thing that you've stepped into here, Frank. And we do global heart healing on third Wednesday and in Spanish on fourth Wednesday. And we have other things so please explore around with Global Heart Healing. You'll find lots of things that you love. So my little catch up. It's been magnificent. The cycles of the 9-year cycle ending and the 2026 being year one, the new 9-year cycle beginning. I'm watching so many endings and beginnings and transitions, and Um, and especially last week on Thursday, we held the first welcoming into the sanctuary of the community of Global Heart Healing, which is our fifth version, but this one is the version. I guess it's our fourth version, but there's been many over the last 9 years. So it was magnificent. It was everything that the aligned mission of Global Heart Healing it was created for. That was just flew out of me, and watching the shifts and the changes and the growth and the experiences and the new projects and the launches that have all come through the last especially the last 5 years, but also the last kind of 9. Man, it was such magic, and that is worth seeing that 2 hour. It was so good that it had to be 2 hours. It was set for an hour and a half, but there was just so much. There was so many book launches coming. It was just amazing. So, for me, after this year of rebuilding on the new platform, which was definitely an ending and a beginning, this was just such confirmed alignment and such beauty and depth and across the boards of so many people. So I'm in ultimate gratitude. And tomorrow we're getting packed to leave to go to California for Christmas. So this is an ending, you guys. You guys will be astounded. Friday, my car wasn't working quite right, the one that I'm so in love with. And I took it, I turned around, came back, took it in, and we literally just found out in the last 20 minutes that, yeah, we probably have to get a different car before we go to California on Saturday.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So, yeah, beginnings, endings, it's just all transition, right? So, my husband's a truck driver. We drive everywhere. So, so all right. Thank you. That's my little check-in. I'm loving all the endings and beginnings, and thankful beyond measure to be able to look at all of it as just happening for me, through me, not to me, just part of this transitional life we are all in. So thanks.
So one more clarity for Frank's sake. Joy has been birthing this baby for a long time, and it has been so beautiful, and birthing a business is very challenging, as if any of you have experienced. And it could also be ecstatic and joyful all at once, just like having a baby. And Joy has been through several platforms, social platforms, and she has been adamant about them being confidential, secure, not going out into cloud selling data, and that has been very appreciated by the practitioners and us as co-creators with her. That is very important to keep sacred, and coming with that creates a lot of other challenges. So she is now on a platform. We are now on a platform that feels really solid, and it's taken a while to get there, but being patient is super important in this work, in our world. So Joy, thank you for your patience and your tenacity to make that happen. And of
Perseverance is a virtue for sure.
yeah, and of course, deep love for the process. Without that, it would fall apart. So thank you. And let's see. There was one other thing I wanted to say about that. Oh yes, Joy's husband in the backdrop has been a force to be reckoned with, because he is so supportive of her work in the world, and it is a beautiful thing to witness as a couple doing that, and that energy ripples out into the world, which is rare. A rare, beautiful, super supportive, mutually loving bond. Okay.
Just a little tiny interjection on the 14th, just this week, we celebrated our 35th moment of meeting each other.
Oh,
And it's just been
that's awesome.
Yes.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Oh, that's fantastic. And the one other thing that I want to share for Frank's sake is that every month we have been holding this near the new moon, this event, and each month the intention is different based upon what's happening astrologically, energetically for each of us. So, okay, now we're in December, compression and quieting down and the darkest days where we kind of quiet our senses, or at least try to. Okay, so Fabrizia, would you like to go next? And Frank, you will have a turn, but I thought it would be helpful for you to hear the rest of the catch-up from last month to this month from our participants.
Thank you.
Go ahead, lovely Fabrizia. So good to see you here.
Thank you. So, well, I've been meditating a lot. I've been singing a lot. We have concerts. So I had one last Sunday with my choir, and I will be singing tomorrow again with the choir. So, yes, a lot of singing, a lot of music, and a lot of relationships, of course, because we are a choir. So, and it's always very interesting. And I was meditating before now, and I had a clear vision of the why I'm choosing this little village in center south of Italy to be living for the next years. I was in Paris, and I'm moving here. So that was interesting to see it clearly, to see the why really very clear. And here I have space, I have silence. The whole village is full of music and of musicians too. So that's peculiar. And so it's a place where I can practice and meditate and sing and play and be at peace, and that's fantastic. So it's a place where I can grow, and hence I can be useful because I will be growing for some other time.
So Fabrizia, could you remind us how long you were in your last place and when you moved to where you are now?
I will move here in May 2026 because I'm retiring. But of course, I will keep on singing and playing and teaching and rehearsing and everything. And I've been living in 50 years in Rome before, and then kind of 15 years in Paris.
Wow.
So two big towns, and now I'm choosing a village.
Thank you for
Yeah,
sharing that, because that puts it into perspective about this is a huge transition for you, a huge choice.
and at the same time, it's being so natural, kind of obvious, and I didn't know why. I just followed my intuition and what was manifesting. But yeah, I had this vision, very clear, a vision and a knowing of why I'm here finally, because I didn't know.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
So thank you.
Thank you so much, Fabrizia. All right, Stephen, would you like to share an update?
Sure. I mean, I'm mostly still trying to get used to this whole moving moving out on my own, and at least it was around the time that the website came out, so that I could actually have a place to go, and which is always good. And saving money on, I guess. I'm still trying to figure out how to just stay out of bed without trying to become addicted to healing myself with all the modalities I've done too. But at least I'm trying to separate and get to some discernment with not having to buy new headphones, because I may have stolen from my brother on the way out. But yeah, he kind of was. Yeah, I don't really want to be stuck in that past anymore than worrying about like new people moving into the past. But either, like you guys said, I'm just trying to make shopping lists now, like, but I totally forgot the essential oils.
That's great, though. That's great. Taking it one step at a time, eh?
Yeah, I'm trying to at least do like 20 minutes 2 times a day walking outside when it's not raining, and um, yeah, mostly meditating, I guess.
Very, very good. And thank you for taking the time out of your schedule to be here, be with us, and hopefully be nourished by this experience.
Oh yeah, I'm hoping I'll be able to start sharing more and not like having to go through that story each time, too, right?
Very good. Very, very good. All right. Thank you, Stephen. Aduka, are you able to share with us? And I know it's probably during your day, right?
Without the camera for a minute. Hi everyone. I'm really doing my hair because I'm gonna travel on Saturday,
Oh,
and today is like self-care day.
uh,
Otherwise, I would be a mess because I've been working so much. Joy knows because I'm going to go to see my brother and his family, and
mhm.
I will pass the holidays in Punta Cana with them, which is, so emotional because I believe we never had a Christmas together since
Oh,
I was a very, very little kid. They're Jewish; they're not celebrating Christmas, but it's the time of the year being together, and that is so important. So I'm very excited for that. And then I'm going to come to celebrate Rio de Janeiro New Year's Eve. So this is a lot of emotions together. Many years that I haven't been there also. So I was saying yesterday to Joy how grateful I am because all the years that I met all of you, you have been a family. You really have supported me, and being in my back, I know I count on you. I know you're in the world. Whenever I think of you, I'm supported. I feel this in my heart. So this is an energy that really arrives. And it doesn't matter. It's 24/7 because each of us is somewhere with another hour in the world. So it really covers the 24 hours of a day.
That's
You see,
beautiful.
so it's so exciting. It's so exciting that we have this family for good and bad. And if I think of you and I just feel my heart, I can feel the energy. And then I can just say help, help, help. And I feel the universe doing like a wind that gets in the sailing boat that poof, and it really gets lighter, you know. So this last year I haven't been with the impression that, oh my God, this is such a problem. Oh, what am I going to do? In any case, even though I was not able to find answers, even though there were hard moments, I never had any more crash downs as I used to have before. And that is such a difference in my life because many times you feel like, oh, everything is lost. What am I going to do? I'm lost, whatever. And now, even though I feel sometimes lost because I have to stop to feel the new wind that I was telling everybody yesterday. When you have the sailing boat, sometimes you don't have wind, then you have to check up and do your things and recharge until the next wind. So this is not a stop, it's just a recharging time. And this is part of the energy of everyone that was passed to me so that I can have another vision. Instead of feeling, oh my God, my life is not working, my life is a disaster or whatever. It doesn't have anything to do with what I planned or dreamed all my life. And now it's like probably the universe and everything has another path, another thing that I have still to discover that will be probably more value. But now I have to be open to that. So this is something that I learn every day with all of you. And I really thank you so much, so much, so much. You have given me so much knowledge, energy, love. It's I don't have enough words to thank. And it's amazing. Yeah. Thank you. You have made a lot of difference in my life.
Oh, that is so beautiful. And you know, being a doctor as you are, you give a lot, and so in receiving, you in receiving you allow the balance. And thank you for doing that. Thank you for receiving. Really super good. You look beautiful. All right.
Yeah, I have a beautiful beauty parlor, and she has made a wonderful job.
Oh, that's
So
great.
nobody gets scared when seeing me.
Thank you for sharing that beautiful message for us, Aduka. All right, Frank, it's your turn. Last but not least, and I will do an update in a minute too, but I'm going to let you go first.
Great, thanks. I discovered you all through the Lee Harris videos, and just really have been enjoying kind of listening to him and the energy updates and stuff. I discovered him as a part of kind of a larger effort on my part to reconnect with I don't know, spirit, for lack of a better word. Um, I've been sober for about 35 years now, and you know that program is all about, you know, turning things over to a higher power. And honestly, for 35 years, my that relationship has been evolving, and my understanding of God has been evolving. And I've always felt like I had always felt like it was sort of a one-to-one thing. And only recently have I opened myself up to the idea of um, communicating not just with spirit capital S, but with spirits. And so, Lee's channeling has sort of been a part of that. And I have a friend who's a shamanic journey practitioner. And so there's just a lot of things that are kind of opening up, or a lot of things that are showing up now that I've opened myself up to this sort of new idea, um, set of experiences. And one other connection point, I read Lynn McTaggart's book, I don't know, 10 years ago. I have a, I have a monograph of hers that I printed. It had to have been at least 10 years ago, if not longer. And I just rediscovered it in the bottom of a drawer like a week ago. So, it just feels right to be here. And Elsa, it's great to hear you and your adventures and everybody else's situations. So, um, you know, I'm so Joyce, am I supposed to state an intention now, or does that come later? Or
Oh no, we create an intention, Elsa and I, beforehand, and you just take it in and be with it for yourself and the rest of the group.
got it? Okay,
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah,
Um,
no
yeah,
pressure, but you can do that on your own afterward.
trust me.
Yeah. So, also sometimes, every once in a while, and this happens with my own other global healing meditation groups that I have, something will come up for someone between each week or each month, in this case each month, that might be like an urgent healing need, and we'll put that in the mix. And it's important to be present to the present moment, like what is happening right now. So in this case, there isn't anything particular that's urgently needed. Um, if if it were, let's say 3 weeks ago, I might add an urgent need, because from last time to this time, I ended up getting referred 3 new clients, and my work ranges from intuitive consulting work to leadership consulting work, and also sometimes medical advocacy, and sometimes emergency advocacy. So about 3 weeks ago, I got referred 3 different people who the people who referred them had no idea that they were suicidal. And they were all suicidal, and I was referred to them not knowing that before I was going away on a trip where I was off grid. And it was probably one of the more stressful experiences I've had in a while, and I experience a lot of stress and handle it very well and easily because of my connection with Source and my love for humanity. But this one really was so intense because I could not communicate in the phone way. So I just started beaming love to these people. I mean, literally, beaming love to them. And when I came back, which was about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago now, and was able to work with them in person, I am just so grateful to say, with divine intervention and me perhaps being used at the right place and the right time to support them, and with other people's prayers for them, they are doing really well. And I just really, I want to cry thinking about it, because what what I was moved to say with one of them who happened to come here in person was, I want you to imagine that your whole essence is in me, Joyce. And how could you not want to be alive? How could you not want to share that essence? Because when I feel you and your essence, I can't imagine not wanting to be alive. And it was a really profound energetic exchange of almost like what Elsa was saying about just having this profound humility about life in her speaking to the elders. And then on top of that, a few other things happened related. I spoke to a colleague of mine who is working with a 90-year-old who happened to be one of the survivors, a major in Normandy. And my uncle was one of the few surviving military men in Normandy. And my uncle has since passed several years ago. But to hear that again and to carry the weight of being a survivor from that and how hard that was for my uncle, who was the most gentle human being. If you can imagine soldiers who are gentle beings in general and being taught to help to defend a country, our way of being, and having to do the opposite of what their being is like, how hard that is, and then to survive it is astronomical. And this man, my uncle, so loved life, even with that, even despite that. And he died when he was around 90 years old. So it was this, just incredible, I don't know, testimony, I want to say. Testimony to, during the dark of winter, to have light shine on this planet from people who saw darkness deep, who saw evil doings deeply, who witnessed so much of destruction, to still be able to shine their light onto this planet is nothing less than a miracle. And this is what I have been experiencing like all month long, not the least of which was helping my mother, who is 90 years old, to travel for the birth of her second great-grandchild in Texas. And just amazing. So life and death and birth and rebirth, and we are experiencing a death of this year and letting it go and releasing it and coming into rebirth, new year. I think we're coming into what, 2026 is actually the number one, which is new beginnings. So with that,
Joyce, can I ask something really quick?
yeah.
And I hope this isn't out of line, but on the possibly doing a focused, could we ask Elsa if she would like us to focus on her ear?
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. We can add that to the mix for sure. Thank you. Thank you.
Is that okay, Elsa?
I didn't hear what you said. What did you say?
I asked if we could do a specific focused intention for your ear,
Oh,
if that's
that's
okay with
lovely.
you.
That's why I didn't hear.
It's perfectly appropriate.
I'm all wrapped and it's like, oh.
All right,
Yes, why not?
and Judy came in a little late. Judy, can you give us a sentence or two of an update from last month? Hello. Welcome, welcome.
An update from last month?
Yeah, we always do an update before we start our meditation. So we just give an update from the last intention to this one. Last intention was about loving choices and honoring our unique abilities with integrity and harmonious actions.
Mine is these days surrendering to the joy that the universe is sending me at the end of my roller coaster ride. I just got told 2 days ago my son finally got engaged, my middle son. So I've got 2 weddings coming up right after the new year.
Wow. Beautiful. Joy and chaos all at once, right?
There you go.
There you go. Aw.
So roller coaster ride all year is cruising into a beautiful place.
Ah, that's good. That's good that you are seeing it that way. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so Elsa, would you like to say a few words about how we came up with this intention? Because a lot was going on for this
Yes.
one.
So interestingly enough, when we build those intentions with Joyce, we always kind of chat before about where we're at, where the world is at, and what are our feelings and perceptions and the messages we receive. And today it kind of matched pretty well your intention and mine. And so, because the general feeling was really to be able to embrace everything, feel part of everything, and by everything I mean like all beings, the planet, the systems, on an energetical level, and how we can, I mean, what we create can be beneficial for everybody, in a way that it would bring peace and harmony, and not use the resources or not think just about our own life or kind of goals or needs, but really elevate together to co-create something better for everyone in a way. Just to focus on the positive, because lately I've been channeling all my conflicts with the outside world, and probably also because of this fear, pain, and so on. Like trying to focus on, okay, anger is only useful when we use it, I don't know, to set boundaries or to use the fire to burn something maybe or hit the house, or I don't know. So yeah, that's the intention, really, to to humbly try to open a little bit wider and wider and wider and feel this interconnectedness and co-responsibility we all have when we, whatever we do at the end. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we also talked about, it was beautiful. We also talked about like reflecting ahead just a little bit, like what is the impact of things we create or things we say or do, not only in the moment, but in the short-term future and long-term future. And are we looking at the possibilities of how it might harm? And how can it most benefit in the long run? The other thing that we were kind of mulling around was this notion of if we as a humanity can listen to Earth as a living system versus a place to extract resources, then it becomes a being like we are beings, and beyond that. So our combined lovely intention that really is was almost fully, I want to say, intuited by Elsa beforehand, because we only changed a few things of what she had written down. Elsa, would you like to read it? And I just put it in the chat right now.
Our intention is that we collectively elevate our vibration to manifest our highest soul's expression, co-creating in beauty, peace, and harmony for all the beings involved, including our planet and beyond.
Beautiful. Okay. So we are starting late for this, but I want to just ask, can people stay over about 15 minutes more than the original end of the time? Okay? Okay, perfect. So I won't shut it down shorter. And for Frank's sake, I used this Tibetan bowl that was gifted to me many years ago, and it was pounded in 322 AD by monks who were pounding the vibration of divine love into it. So I've been using it ever since. It's just beautiful. Great Spirit, Divine Source, all that is, all the master teachers and loving guides, those from the ancestral and angelic realms, thank you for your presence on this day as always. May the messages that come through from this meditation intention be for the best and highest good of all those involved. And our intention today is this: to collectively elevate our vibration, to manifest our highest soul's expression, co-creating in beauty, peace, and harmony for all the beings involved, including our planet and beyond. And additionally, may healing energies waft through with love to Elsa's ear and her whole being for optimal health. 3 minutes begin now. Three minutes are complete. If you'd like, you can take a minute or two to write anything down that you might have experienced, or just hold in silence. Our intention today is to collectively elevate our vibration to manifest our highest soul's expression, co-creating in beauty, peace, and harmony for all the beings involved, including our planet and beyond. Six minutes begin now. 6 minutes are complete. Our intention is to collectively elevate our vibration, to manifest our highest soul's expression, co-creating in beauty, peace, and harmony for all the beings involved, including our planet and beyond. 9 minutes begin now. 9 minutes are complete. I just celebrated my birthday, and these flowers look so pretty in here. I haven't looked at them with the lights on. It just is something I noticed so beautiful. These are from my brother from Hawaii. Beautiful gesture for my celebration. All right. Now, Frank, for your sake, we now take the last part of our time together to share anything that emerged during the meditation. And so, who would like to begin? Stephen.
Mine's still pretty complicated because I don't really know how to put all this into practice, and I'm still trying to work on the intention from last month about at least moving on to the gummies when working on the breatharianism of meeting the whole ascended master thing from Sophia Code. I think I may have shared with you guys at one point.
Yes.
But yeah, it's because I get caught in the past and other people's claims to be priests of me or Isis or dead brothers as well.
So are there just one or two things you'd like to share that came up during that time? Just
Probably that.
Go ahead.
Probably, yeah, just wanting to get out on my own and learn how to know that I already know how to do it to somehow be able to put it into practice beyond loving everyone else's job, I guess.
Beautiful. That's awesome. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you for sharing.
I'll go next.
Go ahead, Frank. Thank you.
I went back to the intention a number of times, and elevating vibrations was a theme, from the summer of love and all that, and has been, ever since. And I don't know how many of you are familiar with the Moody Blues, but they used to like in their early albums, they always started with a poem that would be accompanied by music. And the third album is called The Threshold of a Dream, and that starts with a poem called Higher and Higher. And it just is this incredible kind of building song that's all about higher vibrations and all that. I was listening to that during the 9 minute meditation, and I also like the idea of combining this intention with a healing intention for Elsa. And I was thinking about that, and um, I've been exposed to a number of different methods for doing healing between Reiki and other visualizations, and so sending some good energy your way, Elsa. And then the last thing, healing the planet and beyond. Um, I've struggled with despondency over what's happening to our planet over the years, and have done a lot of work on having having optimism in the face of a lot of negative data. And one of the things that Lee says, at least that I've heard him say recently, is that our beings are cosmic, and to expand, and so like planet and beyond is helpful for me. Not that I've given up, but that there's there's more to it than just, saving Gaia. And so those were some of the things that were knocking around between my ears.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Frank. We appreciate your presence. It's great to have you.
Thanks.
All right. Who would like to go next? I'm gonna start picking. I'm being playful. How about you, Fabricia?
This time, I have I had the sensation of being in a spiral of light and energy coming from above, and I was inside this spiral and cone, and I could feel a kind of enormous expansion. And I was within this energy. I was kind of healing myself and the world and more. I could feel beyond. And this was the 3 minutes. Then for the 6 minutes, I began to sing, and I sang for the whole 6 minutes. It was not a song, but more of a kind of a rhythmic pattern, humming it like a shaman. And I was also kind of with my breath, I was burning plants, healing herbs, and sending the smoke around. And that was very strong. And close to the end of the 6 minutes, I changed, and I began to sing one song that I had to be on a solo tomorrow, which is a very strange song with invented words. It's from Carl Jenkins. It's called Adiemos, and I wasn't thinking about it, but yes, I'll be the shaman there because of my role. And so I sang this with this intention of giving a kind of healing session through my presence and my voice. But it was strange because from the beginning, my personality was not there. It was really seeing and feeling, but not thinking I was myself. So now I know it will be a healing session tomorrow, the concert. And then in the 9 minutes, I was still feeling this enormous expansion. And so I was thinking that's weird. I'm again this shaman seating on the earth, and then the earth was bigger and bigger, and it was the galaxy. And a voice told me, because I was thinking here, yes, I was thinking, well, okay, it's weird to be able to feel the galaxy. It was like having superpowers. And the voice told me, well, if you can feel the galaxy, then it's very easy to be able to feel the universe. And that was the closing of the 9 minutes.
That's great. Thank you so much. Thank you. How about you, Judy? Oh, you're muted.
Always got to remember multiple places to unmute.
We
I
can
was
hear
listening.
you.
I was listening to what Frank was saying. It was like, oh, my favorite band. um, yeah, what I've been getting a message that's saying it's time, and when I go into these places, it's it's an astral projection for me, and I knew it was time. It's all coming together, and that the things that have seemed to go waving through the last year was like I always talk to people about all the time about the waves, that it was just coming together. And I was like in the absolute perfect place. And I knew it was all coming together. And it was the right thing that was supposed to be happening.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Thank you, Judy. All right. How about Joy or Elsa? Joy, you want to go?
Or Adulka?
Yeah, or Adulka.
I'm writing.
Go ahead, Joy. Oh, you're writing. You're writing. Oh, okay. Aduka.
Yes, it didn't matter the amount of time. I could see, I could feel pulsating and pulsating everything around me in everything. So it was amazing because I could feel, and I was thinking of Tesla, and I was thinking about everything he did for the world and how he ended up. And I said, it doesn't matter when the world doesn't recognize what we do, when we are able to change the world, even anybody is able to see. Someone, somewhere, someday will be able to see. And I felt this family was able to see and feel it and feel the improvement for the world. So it was like pumping, like a heart pumping. Yeah, that was the feeling. I really loved it.
Wonderful. Wow. So, Elsa.
Yeah. So I melted in the planets and just like let myself become river and mountains and feel the volcano and the heart and my heartbeat was getting slower and slower, and it was really interesting experience to go from the personal to the yeah, kind of dissolve the self just for a few minutes and see what I could, what was coming to me that was personal but also collective, interwoven. And yeah, it was like every month it's different. It's a different sensation, different vision, different everything. Thank
You're welcome. Joy, would you like to go? Okay.
Yes, I have it written. I'm going to see if I can get it transferred to you guys real quick. Yes, I think I can. Hang on one second. So first I was working on Elsa, and I found a misalignment. And by the way, you guys, when we find these trapped emotions, they are quite often representative for not only yourselves, but for the group and for the global heart. So definitely feel like these releases entertain the idea that they are also releases for yourself. And just check in with yourself and see if that feels true, or if you notice any shifts or transmutations over the next 2 or 3 days.
Joy, hang on just a moment, just to explain to Frank. Each time that we do this meditation, Joy does her own practice of. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to explain. So I'm an intuitive energy healer, and I feel energy both empathically but also clairsentient. So when I connect, I really feel it. So on Elsa, I found misalignment in your inner ear bones, and very specific one specifically, but low self-esteem was the trapped vibrational energy that was there. And so I released it, but I also, so that's supposed to say pure white flame. I asked Archangel Michael to come in with his pure white flame and heal what was going on for you in your ear, and for all of us. For me, in the section of 3, it really felt like the pure white flame was for everyone, for whatever it was that we were finding as the primary priority to release. And in the 3 minute, it was hopelessness was identified, and kind of a little bit of hopelessness of the planet, as well as people's views of whether or not we can actually help and heal the planet, which we truly can, but we must release hopelessness first. So that was the first release. The first release was the low self-esteem. The second one during the 3 minute for the group and the group intention and the planet was hopelessness. And then in the 6, it came in 2 again. It keeps doing that. So 1, 2, and 3 in the 3 sections. And in the 6 was taken for granted and love unreceived. And again, those felt like they were first trapped by the planet, trapped, atrapado, and trapped in the planet. So those were the releases first for the planet, and then also for humanity, and this group specifically. That's kind of how it works. It goes kind of from the individual to the specific, to the group, to the global heart. So in this case, in the 3, 6, and 9, the individual, at least in the 3 and the 6, was the earth as the individual. And then the group was this group, and then the global heart for the collective. And then in the 9, so love unreceived was the second one in the 6. And I feel like work not only for the earth but also for. So if you can kind of just for a moment, you could even take these notes and just see if you recognize any of those things vibrating anywhere in your awareness or anywhere in your body or anywhere in your energy field. And it can even just be from memory, but once you recognize it and allow it, it is now no longer in you. It is outside of you, and it's very easy to release because now you have awareness. So these are all things, they come up because they're ready for release. So that was and then in the 9, it was stubbornness, vulnerability, and discouragement. And all of those are very good to release right now when we're moving through these transitions of endings and beginnings. And man, I don't know about you guys, but I'm really having fun watching this shift. And anticipation is such a quiet peacefulness for 2026 and beyond. There you go. Thank you. Oh, and the heart code. I'm going to just really quick. Sorry. This is out. So this is the Open 1 Million Hearts campaign with Dr. Nelson. And it's out and it's beautiful, and you'll be hearing lots more about it as we go.
Thank you so much.
And that's who I'm certified with. Sorry, Frank, I should explain that. Emotion code, body code, belief code is from Dr. Bradley Nelson. And we have all been taking a course from Lee Harris as well. So we took Next Level Healer, and I'm in Next Level Coaching. Joyce and I got to be in person in LA last December with Lee and Aziz and Devore. It was magical. It was energy mastery. It was such a beautiful time. So.
Yeah,
And it was Joyce and my first time to ever meet in person.
In person, yeah. That was a wonderful birthday experience. Yeah. And I had met Lee many, many years before in New Mexico, before or just as he was starting to come out of his shell. It's very cute. So mine 369 showed up like this. It was very interesting. The 3 minutes just focused on Elsa. It was really important. I saw a corkscrew golden vessel gently placed on Elsa's ear with love sent for her healing. As we sent this loving light, we saw that in a spiral, very dense material was releasing out of her vessel first. And then when that was complete and everything was released, the loving light was able to spiral in with ease. 6 minutes. Suddenly, the fire that Elsa wanted to create was right in front of us. We were sitting around it, and in silence were sending love one to another. We decided to hold hands, and then we were guided to stand up, turn toward the person to our right, and held our hands up in a gesture, in a Reiki gesture, of sending healing energy, loving healing energy. Then we were inspired to walk clockwise around the fire, speaking healing reflections and prayers out loud for our friends, for our family, for each other, and for our world. Then we stopped and turned our bodies outward in each direction. So imagine a circle, and then we turned around and we all stood outward with our hands like this. It was so beautiful. It really was. It made me cry. Turned our bodies outward in that direction, put our hands in that healing gesture, and sent the loving energy and inner light out into the world. Suddenly, Archangel Michael appeared and showed us what normally was hidden. He made it visible to see where that loving light went. And it was swirling like this from each of us, from each of our hands. And it was going every which way and back again. And the 9 minutes, Archangel Michael was showing us exactly where they went. So we continued to watch the loving energy. It touched people who were in arguments, suddenly feeling a vibration of gratitude. They stopped and said, "What are we doing? I'm so sorry. We have so much to be grateful for." Then others in hospital beds suffering from cancer and other illnesses that were kept bedridden. They felt the love as if a blanket had touched them and warmed them, like an alpaca blanket, soft as could be. Then the love raced through all of families who were celebrating Hanukkah, Christmas, and other holiday ceremonies and celebrations, carrying that energy of joy, reducing tension, increasing love, and stories of forgiveness, healing restful departures, people who were ready to pass on because it was their time, made easier, and honoring of relationships. And this related directly to Joy's comment of not taking for granted our relationships. It was really significant, like that phrase, not taking for granted our relationships. And then all of that in our connection with the divine across all the war zones of the world. And we saw the impact, and we smiled from ear to ear. And speaking of ears, Elsa's ears will heal very quickly. So, we are done. I'm sorry for the delayed completion. One word, one phrase before we depart. And we don't know when we're going to meet again yet. We will know soon, and we'll reconnect. So, one word, one phrase about today. Anyone?
Expansion.
Beautiful.
Warmth.
Thank you, Frank.
Vulnerable.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Completion.
Say that again.
Completion.
Completion. Fabricia.
Health and wealth.
Divine loving spirals. Have a beautiful holiday season, everyone. We love you all. And thank you for sharing from your hearts so beautifully for this healing meditation. Many blessings to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Love you guys.
Goodbye.
Love you too.
Bye bye.
Bye.